friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing some project life, which I don't really do much of, but here we go, I'm doing it. We went on another trip to Florida recently over the Family Day weekend. I think in the States it's President's Day weekend, so it's a long weekend there too. We went with my in-laws and just from Friday night till Monday night. So it's pretty short, but they have a timeshare there, so we stayed there with them, which was awesome. On one of the days, the guys went to the Daytona 500, and then my mother-in-law and I went to Magic Kingdom. So win-win for everybody, right? All right. So as you know, I don't do much project life. Not that I don't like it. I just feel like I don't have enough pictures in like a week or a month to fill up a page. And I really like doing scrapbook layouts as well. So the pictures that I take are mainly dedicated to that. But yeah, so here I'm going with it, and I'm using a lot of Maggie Holmes products, the papers at least. So I cut up the cut aparts so that I knew what I had. I don't have a lot of different page protectors. I usually just use the same kind of page protectors, but hopefully I can build up some kind of stash. And so lots of Maggie Holmes. Also, that little white container on the left is full of just random embellishments that I have that mostly would have been from pen pals and stuff. And so of course I want to use that up because that is usually stuck on my shelf, and when I'm crafting I don't normally gravitate to it because I don't see it. When you see it, it's easier to go to often because you're looking right at it. So yeah, there's that card. As you can see, I already filled in some spots with some cards. I'm just going to adhere these two together so they sit nicely with one another. And these are actually from the Shine collection. I got that paper pad, I think, from Tuesday morning or something like that. Actually, quite recently, probably within the past couple months. I know it's an older collection, but I never got it, and I think it's really, 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 really cute. So I love the cut aparts, so I just cut them up and they fit wonderfully in here. So that's basically what I'm using. I do have Project Life cards, but I just really wanted to use these, so I figured I'm probably never gonna find a time or remember to use them, so I might as well use them now, and they're gorgeous. And then as you can see, I'm just layering things up on the photos from my stash that will look nice with everything. So that first picture up there is the first full day we were there, and all five of us were together. And of course we went to Disney Springs because that's the best place ever. And we got these delicious milkshakes, and it was just wonderful. It was definitely needed. As you guys probably know, I'm having some family health issues right now, so to have this little break was really fun. And I didn't really take any other pictures that day. The rest are basically the day at Disney, and then these are the guys in front of the bus because they took a bus to get there. And there's only 2 pictures from their day, so basically it's all Disney. But I'm cool with that. So I'm just layering up some scraps that I have. I cut this 4x6 card from a paper pad from the Shine collection. That chipboard is from Carousel, and I forget what I write here. Let's see. Off They Go, I think I put. And use a doily, just layered things up. I have that Maggie Holmes sticker book, which has tons of stuff, so I never have to feel guilty using things, which is awesome. Because sometimes I hoard things and I think, oh, there's going to be a perfect layout for that, but there isn't always a perfect layout, so just use it, is my advice. So using up my stash is what I'm doing a lot of here, and yeah. Yep. What else? Okay, I'm going to the sticker book and putting stickers around. There are so many stickers in this book. It's crazy. And so far that's what that looks like, but I do end up the O came off. I do end up adding more, which you'll see later on. Oh yes, and then I put a doodly border, and I don't think at this point yet I realize that I'm missing a letter, but I do find it. I like those little borders. I think they're quite fun. Okay, so I put that card away. Oh, I attached these two, and then of course I run out of adhesive. So I find a little replacement. These are so easy to put together. I use the Tombow tape runner. It's like the permanent adhesive. And yeah. So I put a little glue for that O because it was falling off a lot. I probably should have done that for all the letters, but I didn't. Okay, so I'm turning it over and there is a ton of blue on this one, but that's okay. I think that makes it look fun. And I'm not bothered that there's a lot of blue. I think it looks pretty. So yeah, again, that's just a paper I cut from the paper pad because I really, really want to use these papers. I don't have anything else from the collection. I just have the papers, but I think they're adorable. And I think it was awesome that I got to use up my stash. I think Project Life is a good way to use up those small little parts, and I don't know. I have a tough time in layouts, coordinating different collections and different designers together. But in Project Life, I don't know if it's because it's in like sections. I find it easier to use different brands and stuff. So that's what I do. That's why I'm using a lot of my stash for this one, which is fantastic. All right, so I'm going through that little basket. I actually, I used to have 4 of those little baskets full of stuff. They were color-coded. But I've gone through my stash, and I'm going to do a de-stash video soon and try and get rid of some of my stuff just because I have a lot. I have like a big bag of ephemera, a big bag of stickers, I think 3 different collections. So be on the lookout for that if you are one of those people who buy from de-stash sales. Yeah, I just kind of want to get rid of some of my stuff that I love and cherish, but if they've been in my stash for a couple years, then what are the chances that I'm going to use it now? So I was really happy to get it down to one of those little boxes, and I hope that I get to use it up more because I have a lot of cute items. I just have to remember where to look and where to, what to use and stuff like that. I added some staples in purely just for like a different element on the page. I didn't really need to put all those together. So yeah, I was just picking out different things that I could use that I thought might look good together, just so I could narrow it down a little bit more, and then a doodly border. I do add more to that in a little bit, I think, but for now it stays like that. Okay, so I didn't even realize that I had some Project Life cards that were Maggie Holmes that I could have used. But that's okay. There's going to be many more Project Life layouts that I can use it on. I'm sorry if my voice sometimes fades. I didn't realize that my mic was like slowly dropping and falling away from me. Okay. Hopefully that's good and I'll stay the same the whole time. All right. So this card, I tried to find something to put on it, but I do put a little bit on it. It says, "Hey Sunshine." It was the first ride of the morning and the sun was shining. It was beautiful out. Really good start to our day, except when I went on that ride, my hat fell off. It was a Monsters University hat. But funny enough, right when you walk off the ride, there's a gift shop, obviously. And what's the first thing you see? A display of hats. So I'm not the only one. So I bought a Monsters University hat right away, the same exact one. Because I was like, let's just pretend this didn't happen. And then they gave me a discount because it fell off on the ride, which was sweet. So if that ever happens to you, make sure you say like, yeah, it just fell off on the ride, and they'll give you a discount. So that was really nice. And then Peter Pan's flight was one of my favorite rides of the day. So I took a picture of that, and I think that looked really pretty, and just journaled that we were at Disney for the day and the guys were at the race, and layered some things up there. And some enamel dots, maybe. Oh, I put this little sparkly heart. There we go. Trying to make it like consistent all the way through. And this one I just simply put today on it. Today is from a pen pal. Oops, it's falling out. Okay, so the next one is a bigger one, so I get to like decorate it all fun. And I'm going to put details out here on the bottom, but then I realized the bottom half of the photo is very busy, but the top half, there's nothing going on. So I just felt like it made more sense if I moved it all up to the top. I just thought that evened out the busyness, if that makes sense. Like there was so much white space at the top, I might as well put it there, if that makes sense. So that's from Maggie Holmes Carousel. And then I found this little balloon from my stash. Oh, and another letter fell off the other side. That's funny. And then I'm going to do a little doodly border around it. But that is not the end of that one. I do add a lot more. Put a heart. That's really cute. I think that's a Maggie Holmes thing. And I put another little heart. And dig into the bottom now. Oh yeah, I put some of these little guys. It didn't really bother me that like mostly nothing of that was showing. I just kind of wanted to use my stuff up, and so it wasn't a big deal to me. I'm going to go through my sticker book again, pick out a few things, and I put it in, but I do add more. That's not quite the end of that one. All right, what am I doing here? Attaching these two so they don't fall, and I can make sure they're the same size. Doing the same for that one. Trim it off. I think I put something on this card. It looked a little bare. That was from the parade. We were just walking past and the parade was going on, so we stopped and watched for a few minutes, which was fine. It was nice. So I'm just going to layer up some things there. And then looking through the sticker book, add a heart, of course. And at the end, I do some gold Heidi Swapp Color Shine paint splatters or whatever. But you don't see that in the video, but that is what I do. And if you're wondering why my background is like not white like it usually is, it's like a wood grain, it's because it's kind of hard to explain, but it just would have taken too much effort to move to the white table, and I'm kind of limited on time, and so I thought either I could get some scrapping and some videos done over here with a not so great background, or I would struggle and probably not finish these videos. So I don't know. I'm kind of limited on time these days with, family stuff that's going on. So I kind of had to choose, and yeah, so that's fine. I think that'll be okay. I don't think that'll bother anyone. And if it does, well, then I'm sorry, but not really. Okay, so here comes the Heidi Swapp Color Shine. I think I keep a little bit in the video, but then just to kind of like show you how I did it. And then, yeah, now it's done. So these are the close-ups of everything, and I'm really happy with it. I think it turned out really cute. Here's some pictures of this side. You can see I added the gold. I think it looks really cute. And then this is the other side with the gold paint splatters. And it doesn't bother me that it's on the picture. I think that looks good too. Kind of brings it all together. And then the final pictures. So let me know what you think, if you want to see more Project Life videos or not. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I hope to do more in the future, so keep your eyes open for that. Thanks for watching. Bye!